Hi, I'm Wade.
And I'm Lorraine.
And we are
On
the
the
off-ramp.
off-ramp.
And we are currently in Otter Falls in the Whiteshell Provincial Park. And at the north end of the park.
Yeah, we're walking around the park and trying to give people an idea of this beautiful little campground. And of course, we've got one of the iconic spots on the lake. Love our view. Looks like this is our spot. Kind of cozy. Want me to get out and direct you, or are you good to be good?
Good for now.
And those are non-service sites across from us as well.
Well, we had a bit of a rainstorm come through last night. It was nice and calm. The whole evening was warm and muggy, and then all of a sudden around 11:30 at night, the wind picked up in an instant. And now this next morning, it's nice and calm again. But I had to come out and take our awning down because the wind was really blowing it around. So sometimes you just get to enjoy the little things in life, like leaving our back door open and a screen and just checking out the view from the back of our van. It's a nice way to camp. Well, we get to sit by the waterfront, and the nice thing is that we get this view of boats going by and kayaks and canoes.
And eagles.
And eagles, a larger tree way in the background there. There's been a beautiful eagle sitting on top of that a lot of the afternoons. But we're going to go for a walk around the campsite and show you a few of the other campsites. Okay, as we leave our campsite, we'll show you we are coming off the waterfront sites, which are non-service, and then right across the road from us are some other campsites as well too that are non-service.
These don't have electricity either. A lot of them are empty.
But they do have, they're great sheltered sites. We had a storm come through the other night, and we had to make a late night escape from the van to quickly pull away the...
We're talking climbing out of bed, holding the awning down, getting soaking wet.
So we did safely save the awning, and it was okay, but it could have been a catastrophe. It's a smaller campground. This is Otter Falls, and it's a smaller campground, and it has a lot of closer, tighter sites. So they're not big, roomy sites, or not a lot of privacy. At the end of this first bay, there's a couple of really neat cul-de-sac sites.
I would say because they're kind of like pie-shaped lots, you got actually quite a bit of space between
there's
these
space
sites
in between them. They're not very deep lots, so you'd have to have it's a very popular tenting
setup.
area or a smaller camper. Our van is a nice sized van. Now, the one advantage we have with our site is that we have the great view of the island.
It's kind of iconic view, right, of that island.
And it gives us a great sunset shots and things like that.
And tonight we're hoping to see northern lights.
Yeah, they're talking about northern lights coming out. So here, let's go take a look through the
this
site
site
here.
Looks pretty good. Not as
Site 74.
wider than ours.
A little bit.
A bit more space between campers here. Well, this is a pretty nice
Actually, this
water
one
view,
you'd
too.
almost drive in forward because our door would be on the opposite side.
Yeah. Or just park it sideways.
Yeah, or that. But our island that we enjoy
Oh yeah, it's around the corner.
There's around the corner here. Can't quite see it. Walk further down the rocks, you'll see it.
You'd get a pretty good sunset view here too.
Yeah, you can still get a good sunset view. On as we get off this bay, we'll walk through the grasses here. There's a playground structure for the kids. And there have been so many kids playing, and we can hear them from our camper, but it sounds so good.
Yeah, it's not like being next to it, but yeah.
No. There's a group of about, I think there's a group of about 10 or 12 kids, and they were playing the one night we were here, and they were having fun and laughing and giggling and just having a good time. So. And then right next to the play structure is the washroom facility in the back. There are 4 shower facilities here, or 3 it is, I guess. And there's one family one and 2 unisex ones. And it's a toonie for a shower, and the toonie does last quite an extended time. So you can stay showered for a long time. I'll show you the inside of one shower here. Hopefully there's nobody in there.
Oh, somebody left some stuff here.
I was here last night when I came to the shower here too. So it's a nice shower. It's 2 minutes, or not 2 minutes. It's a toonie or a loonie. I used a toonie because that's what I had, and it actually lasted longer than I needed a shower for. So, and then there's the camper beach area. We'll just do a quick flyby because there's families not on the beach, so we don't want to interrupt their playtime. It's not a grand beach style of beach, but it's enough that you can play in here. The kids have a great time playing in the water, and it's safe. It's out of the current.
I don't know if the sand gets dumped here or if it's actually part of, the natural shoreline, but definitely kids can play in the sand here. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's beautiful outside.
Maybe we'll have to get to the beach yet.
Well, tomorrow for sure. The other side of the washroom facilities, we're going to head over. There's a few sites here that we want to point out. If you do need electrical, but you want to be close to the beach, there are a couple of sites that would be quite desirable.
Yeah, so what you're getting is water view and electrical, right?
Yeah, and these are close to, so site 7E, starting here. And the nice thing with these sites are you have electrical service, you're close to the water if you need electrical service, and you're also very close to the washroom. So if you have young kids, and if you don't have toilet facilities in your RV or your camper.
Yeah, I bet 7E and 8E are booked fairly regularly.
Yeah, 8E, 9E.
9E I wouldn't love.
Yeah, 9E has a big
pump house or something.
Yeah, like a utility building of some kind. I think that must be just the utility driveway there. I don't think that. Well, no, there's a campsite.
No, it's a campsite. And I would make it a tenting site, I think.
Yeah.
Even our van, I don't think I'd love it on there. Okay, this isn't bad either. I don't think it's electrical.
I don't know. Those don't have electrical though. These here don't. You are on the water.
Okay, so 11's pretty good that way. Now here we're getting a little bit closer to.
Now on the other side of the road, so just across the road is the beach. We'll wait till motorcycles drive by. These are electrical sites here as well too. Not a lot of privacy, but you have electrical sites close to the bathroom facilities, which you'll see in the background over there, and then close to the beach and the play structure too.
So these on the outside perimeter are actually close to the road. So you're going to get a lot of the road noise, and it is one of the major exits out of the Whiteshell Provincial Park. So yeah, I think the traffic's fairly high here.
Yeah, it's the north end of the Whiteshell Park, but the traffic can be. There's a lot of cottages along this whole area. So at the other end of the campground, so this would be the east end of the campground, there are some pit toilets and some other more modern toilets. Old but modern. It's running water.
Running water.
Running water and that, so.
This is closer to the parking lot and
one
boat
of the bays
launch.
in there. Electrical sites in there. Go wide angle on here. So it is a short walk around. There's a gang of bikers here right now. Bunch of young kids ripping around their bikes and they're just having a good time.
Racing.
The boys, of course, in front of our place decided that they were going to see who could brake the hardest and fastest. So they'd pedal as fast as they could and then they'd slam on the brakes. And I went, oh, that's me and my brother. They were going to go drifting with their bikes, they said.
You've parked
These are some of the other electrical sites too. And then here again, the sites on the waterfront, which is what we're a part of. Those are all non-service sites. We'll see how loud that whippersnapper gets in our microphones.
And they're doing some yard cleaning.
Hopefully they'll come to ours. I think there might be a skunk near somewhere because every now and then I got a whiff of a skunk. This is site 64 that we're going to here. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4 sites down. So there's a boat launch here for 2 boats and a nice little dock. I've only gone fishing here once or twice, but apparently there is good fishing. This is part of the river system that leads to Seven Sisters. So we're hoping to come back with friends again, maybe possibly this year, and we'll do some more fishing. This time I left our fishing stuff at home. That's the waterfront campsites there.
And if you're not a camper, there's something you could do here at Otter Falls Resort. They have cabins for you to rent. So you just have to call them and check that out and see. That might be something you'd consider. But they also have their own beach. Campers can use that beach, but definitely that's a resort maintained area.
And if you've taken your boat out on the water, there's a little fish shack, cleaning shack, among the recycling and the garbage rooms as well too.
The water here has a boil advisory. It's not potable, so we bring other water to drink or to cook with or to brush our teeth with. But we feel fine with showering with it and all of that.
Yeah, it's actually not even a boil advisory. It's a do not drink warning for the water. It's safe for showering and washing in that, but you're not supposed to drink it. So yeah, bring bottled water. If you are coming here, bring bottled water to drink. It'll be safer for your bodies, especially for your kids. Anybody who might have sensitive stomachs, you don't want to drink this water.
So we often have to fill up water when we get to the campgrounds, and this campground has, it's non-potable. It doesn't even have a boil water advisory. It's like, don't drink it. And so we use that for showering or washing dishes, but we have extra water for cooking. Okay, this is a more relaxing day here at Otter Falls, a cooler day after last night's rain. If you can see our t-shirts hanging on the van. Wade and I had to get up in the rain to take down the awning in the wind and rain. That seems to be a habit of ours, right, Wade? Mm-hmm. And this is something we have done. No, let me change that. He has done since we were first married. First I pretended to help, but nothing like doing the New York. Isn't that the New York crossword puzzle in the Free Press?
That's coming, yep.
Oh, you're not at that one yet.
I'm warming up with the Premier crossword.
So there you go. He's got his plan for the day. And last night our dream was to sleep with the doors open. But yeah, the wind and the rains changed that plan pretty quickly because we thought this was pretty cool, that this view. And oh my goodness, the thunder and lightning that was taking place. It was pretty cool until, yeah, the wind and the rains came and then we had to get up and get wet. But you know, that's camping.
Well, we just spent a beautiful evening with Lorraine's sister and her husband Ernie. They came and joined us here at the lake for sunset as we sat around the fire. My camera is still set up because apparently there might be northern lights tonight. So
maybe that will be in the video.
And maybe that will be in the video. We'll see if we can stay awake that long, or if it happens or not, I'm not sure. Tomorrow's supposed to be an even stronger episode, but for now, we'll sit around the fire and just keep enjoying the beautiful view. So I've got my laptop in my hand, but the laptop takes a lot of energy from our solar system, and we're parked here at Otter Falls for about 5 nights. I don't want to run our battery dry because we are kind of in limited solar power area. We have a lot of larger trees around us and they cast a lot of shade, so we're very limited. So what I've got going is this little all powers 300 watt battery pack with a 100 watt solar panel, and I think my computer uses about 150 to 175 watts, my laptop. So this keeps me going, and we'll take advantage of the solar while we can. So that's how I'm powering up my computer as I sit here beneath the awning of the van in the shade. It's a hot day today, and we'll be heading to the beach a little bit later, but for now we'll get to work on some videos. We have a quick and easy meal that we do at home, and that's just pizza on naan. And so we did it here at home with our barbecue too. I can control my barbecue to about 400 degrees. Just a reminder of our view. Okay, so take this over here. I'll get you to come hold this while I cut.
Now this is one of our go-to suppers at home when we don't feel like making much. And we take whatever pizza toppings we have and just make a basic pizza to have for supper, but kind of didn't really want to do a lot of cooking today either. It's pretty hot. And we packed the ingredients along to make our naan pizzas. So here we go. And it should be just fine. Might have a bit of a burned crust, but Wade preheated the barbecue to 400 degrees. So that once it was put in, it would bake up quickly, or heat up really. Got it? Does it look done?
I think so. We won't look at the bottom.
Okay, we'll just eat.
Or maybe we will.
You gonna show us the bottom? How bad is it?
It's not too bad.
It's toasty.
It's
all right.
Like, yeah. Yep, it'll work.
Okay, I'm hungry. Let's eat.
Okay.
Often when we come to a campground, we have our tanks, our water tank, about maybe a third full of water in case we want to use it while we're
depending where we were previously.
Last time.
Yeah.
And so when we get here, we like to fill up. And today, or this week, when we got to Otter Falls, we found out that the water is, what do they have there?
It's non-potable. So you can't drink this water. It's okay to wash in, or to, I think we're not even supposed to cook in it. I think the sign said
I wouldn't boil potatoes or make pasta or something like that
No.
with it. Not at all. We don't even brush our teeth with it. Then we'll just we bring along
bottled
water, and so that's what we use for that kind of stuff.
So if you are coming to Otter Falls, make sure you bring along a lot of drinking water as well. There is no drinking water on site, in the campground on site. At the resort, there's probably bottled water, but thanks again for joining us on our journeys. We hope you've enjoyed the video of Otter Falls.
I know that we've featured Otter Falls before, but we're hoping this video gives you a few more clues about what to do when you come here to Otter Falls. Thanks for subscribing, watching, using that notification bell so you know when our next video gets released.
Make sure you leave a comment too. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know what your experiences have been like, or some other areas that you'd like to see camping videos created as well too.
We've added a few videos this year in our Manitoba camping that we have not been to. No, maybe we've been to before, but we have not featured in our videos. So we'll be adding those. Watch for those, because it might be a place that you want to visit.
Yeah, and there'll be a few more coming too. So we've got a few more areas booked for the next few weeks yet as summer continues on. But we also know plans can change in a hurry, so we need to hold our plans loosely.